Hello guys and welcome to my live stream here. We're going to be checking out TSCAD. I've got the latest version from Kevin. I was on a little hiatus from using it for a while, but we are back.
I will
Gonna be
say
checking
I'm
it out.
very curious to see TSCAD.
Not sure how OBS is going to like TSCAD running in the background, but we'll see. And bear with me because it has been a long time since I've used TSCAD. So I gotta get used to it again myself here. And I literally just got back on the got onto the desk. So, like I said, bear with me. So while I figure this out, I probably won't be doing a lot of talking in the meantime. Who has the UP, Matt?
Nobody.
Okay.
You do if you want it.
Nah, I'm gonna stay simple for
Hey,
now.
Matt.
Hey,
We still sort the westbounds from the eastbounds, right?
should be.
Okay. Is it how we do it separately, or we just merge it all into one? Like, I mean, like Fresno. I'm sorry, what the hell is it? Pasco, Richmond, and Stockton all together, right?
Yeah, I don't know if we were doing the Pascos and the Richmonds together and the Stockton separate, or you could probably
do it all
bunch them all together.
Yeah, as far as I know, it's all together.
There you go.
I remember shifting it out between the three, so.
Like I said, guys, watch my stream. Bear with me. I'm just setting up my
Yeah, my
boards.
train has all three on it.
Once I do get everything set up, I'll do some more talking, answer some questions that you guys may have.
But yes. Sorry, wrong one.
Alright. Let's see. Do. Set this guy up like so. I don't like my signals fleeted, if you couldn't tell. I think it's the most annoying thing in the world.
Dispatcher to the Venus F, 6963 Yard Switch Road.
When people fleet their
69,
signals.
63.
You all done with that light there at
At least when they
Picture
fleet them and they don't need to be
We're done with
fleeted.
it for now. Engineer can apply the signal changer.
Engineer can't comply with signal change to stop at Bakersfield Yard Lead. Signal coming down. Got the North Bay Willow Springs coming by, and we'll get you back out if you need to.
Oh, that's right, thank you.
Alright, set him up to go across the diamond. Drop all these silly fleets. Don't need those. And then we'll get to what you guys want to see. Get rid of all of these. We don't need them. Alright, now on to CAD. We don't need none of that regular stuff anymore. What's up, Rich? We live, baby. What's going on, Chris?
Cone dispatch for BNSF 9239 westbound, sitting right now at Martinez.
Go ahead, BNSF 9239, over.
We'd like to get out of this siding whenever you get a chance and proceed west towards San Bernardino and eventually into the LA Hobart Yard.
It's Roger. Looking for the signal at Summit to go west. It's for Hobart Yard. Signal indication there at Summit off the siding. Here we go.
Thank you very much.
Actually, before I let you go there, 9239, what is your TOB?
My TOB.
Yes, sir.
Let me look at my train report. Give me a moment.
He's at their table.
User joined your channel.
Radio check.
Good radio.
Roger, good radio.
Welcome back, Jason.
Mm-hmm. Had a McRib.
A what?
It's McRib season.
Where do you get that McRib from McDonald's?
They are back, and thebomb.com.
You serious? McDonald's makes ribs?
Absolutely, once a year.
These guys are just trying to make their dispatcher hungry.
Never knew that.
Cone dispatch 9239.
Go ahead, 9239 over.
Total axle count is 615 with 362 with 362 TOB.
You said 362 tons per operative brake?
Oh, I'm looking at the wrong number. I apologize.
I was gonna say that'd be a record breaker right there.
It's been a long day in the real world here.
Ooh, that's not what I wanted to do.
Yeah, I can't find it directly, and I'm not exactly sure how to compute it, but I come up with 11 tons per axle.
It'd be in your MFD, but I'll tell you what, I'll send you down the 2.2 signal indication there at Summit.
$38. I didn't know it was in the MFD.
You said 38 TOB?
Correct, 38 TOB.
That's Roger. We'll still send you down the last one signal indication there at Summit. Send it down that one just because I lined that other guy up, and I don't feel like changing the lineup. There's not too much going on in the world of AI. Hopefully we get some more trains here. Like I said, if you guys have any questions about the program, anything like that, let me know. I still gotta remember all the controls of this program. What's the fleet, the buttons like fleet and stuff like that again, or like to make a route for a train?
Oh, I've been doing it, but now I can't remember. Stand by. Oh, Control W and Control Q for the fast routes.
Thank you.
And then you right click to fleet it. Not sure if there's a shortcut for that or not.
I will say this, guys. This program is it's a game changer if you're really into dispatching. There's so many different things you can do on here that you can't do with other programs or with the external dispatcher, even the base dispatcher run it comes with. Uh-oh. I just closed my sim. Oh, that's a silly mistake. That was not the correct button to press. Oopsie. Little error. Give me a second here, guys. I gotta shut that display off while I log back into the server. Because that was not the button that I wanted to press. But that is hilarious. Alright, we'll bring that back up. I gotta turn my dispatcher back on. There we go. Oh, and actually, it gives me an opportunity to show you guys a little bit how this works. So I gotta open it all back up here. Oh wait, no, don't. It saved it. Awesome. I'll show you guys anyway. Give me 1 second. Let me make sure I'm all logged in here. Okay, I'm good, good, good.
That's proprietary.
It is.
Get out of here.
Alright, let's make you westbound. So, some things that you can do with TSCAD that you can't do with the external dispatcher. Give me 1 second. Let me just make sure I'm set back up after my funny little crash here. You should be a westbounder. Not a westbounder, eastbounder. So here's something that I really enjoy. So let's say we want to put a speed restriction on the route. I can do on the board, right click, hit tag create, and I can put speed restrictions, crossing malfunctions, other information, and I can actually add a speed restriction to my board. I could set the speed limits like here, we'll do one. Whoops. We'll do one here. We'll say I know passenger speed is 40, freight speed is 30. We'll say between milepost 164.5, 164, or we'll say to 165.00. No flags displayed. I can check it so it's a restrictive tag for the speed limit. I could set it if it's a direction. Hit done, and it'll highlight it on my little board here. And I can hover over it. It tells me what the speed restriction, what the restriction is speed, where it's at, who issued it as a dispatcher. You can also do.
Who's Mike S 018?
You can
With
also do.
1,776 hours and 51 minutes and 12 seconds.
You can also do track authorities. So I can give someone. Actually, let's do it like this. Ooh, that ain't right. So I can give someone, let's say if there was an M&W guy running out there, I could give him tracking time
Does
between
anybody have UP?
Basta
Negative.
and Fullerton. And I'd put who I'm issuing it to. A vehicle association would be the locomotive. And I can write out the track authority in TSCAD, and it will track it. And then if I wrote one, I would have to clear it up with him. And I could give it the clear time, and it will take it off a board. And we can do one mock-up. We'll say this is to M.J. Voigt. It's not a joint authority. You have your effective until time. See, like, let's say there was a train in front of me. I could say behind the BNSF 777. Then you read out the track and time to him. Get his repeat. Blah, blah, blah. Gives me an OK time, my dispatcher initials. And then I'll highlight this blue, which is the color it would actually be if this is a real dispatching program. And this would, this is the track that the M&W guy would have. And then when I want to get rid of it, I can hit report clear. Read it to him like I would normally. And it goes away. It's really neat stuff. Like I said, it adds that extra level of realism. Things like that. And I actually believe that. And this is what I like too. So you see how I made that speed restriction? If I go to line a train into that restriction, it'll remind me. And if he doesn't have the speed restriction, then I'd have to give it to him. So it's a lot of things like that. External dispatcher does a good job.
72 to DS over.
Yeah, so
External dispatcher does a really good
I'm
job,
ready
but
to
this
leave,
does it way better.
Tower west. Need a signal out to the main.
Prado is a little messed up. So this is a still beta, so there are still some little glitches to it. So Prado's having some trouble.
all right, signal location.
Roger, signal location. 76, 72 out.
I don't know why Prado won't light. That's why. A little bit of a glitch there. Okay. So yeah, like I said, still can be a little glitchy. But
UP 8317, column 113.
One 13.
Hey, Roger, coming at you on UP main 1 here, heading towards Daggett. KG1LA.
KG1LA signal location West Egg.
Roger, follow the lights. I'd do some running with you tonight.
I'm live streaming the TSCAD.
I play with you. You better stay on. I'm going to run on your limits.
I'm going to stay on. I'm going to be on for a while. I got viewers that are watching.
Better not leave. I almost swore at you, and then I remembered you were streaming. You got peeps taking a look at you.
So, Alex, that the track in time or track authorities, that could be for unsignaled territory, or like I said, you got an M&W guy out there that you want to give working limits to. That's how you would do it. And another thing that I'd like about it is when you... Let me remove this real quick. Remove the speed restriction. Maybe I'll give a real one later when I get an actual person on. More people running on my territory. Line you guys up. I like the way the blocks are laid out too. The blocks are more defined. They're, in my opinion, in TSCAD. And so the final block before each signal, the final block is when he's in that block, he's on the approach to that control point. I really like that as a dispatcher because it allows me to time things out a little bit better. Like this 9239, when he gets in this block, he's going to be on the approach to the signal at Cajon. So he's going to get there first. So I'm going to cross him over to main 2. That way also I can run this guy straight, and then this guy can run straight, and they can just go down the grade at the same time. One can go down, one can go up.
What did he do? Give you guys a different build to play with?
Yep.
Nice.
We're getting close.
Good. Then I have to ask somebody to buy it for me.
So the green is where the train is lined to. The red is an occupied block. And you can either single...
Is that you standing by that lake with that gun in your hand?
Yes. Give me
Pretty
one.
freaking cool picture.
It is, isn't it? I love that picture.
Yeah.
So
I liked it too.
the red is an occupied block. The green is
He
where the
realized
train is
safety
lined
was
up.
on. Boom!
I'm trying to stream, buddy.
Yeah.
Sorry. But so then if the signal has a green circle and the white cone, it's set to drop after. If I were to click it again, it would fleet it. And then what I could also do, I can hit Control Q and do what's called fast routing. Click where the train's going to start. Click where I want him to go. And it'll line the route for him. And then if I wanted to stack routes, that's another thing too. I think this is way easier to use than the external dispatcher. So if I want to stack a route, so when this 9239 crosses over, I want the 7656 to proceed past Cajon. Click where he's going to start, click where he's going to end up, and that little yellow cone means that the route is stacked. So once this train goes through, it'll line the signal on the crossover for the 7656 to go east. Matt, I got one coming at you from Hodge, 7347.
Roger, one Hodge.
Anything for me yet? It's getting kind of quiet out here.
I can spawn some stuff in for you if you want.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
I can't believe nothing's coming off the trench yet. Yeah, give me some work. If you want to get on and get on my board, come on in. I need some trains to dispatch here. Also, too, you have this nice little handy chat box here, which I've just moved off to the side. And what I can actually do, too, is click this, collapse it when the focus is lost. And I'll actually do that. So I can keep it up there. When I click back to my board, it minimizes, and I could just click on it to bring it back up. Yes, I know the signal's not live properly. Let me fix that.
What's the symbol on that one coming to Hodge?
SLBT LPK. He's about 2 blocks out from Hodge.
Roger.
What was I just going to do? I was going to fix the...
And I got a...
What was that, Matt? You cut out. UP9390. So as of right now, as far as testing goes, like I said, things are subject to change. And I don't know what the final release is going to have in it. But right now, as beta testers, we have the A-line, the Bakersfield sub, Cajon sub, the Jessup sub, LA, Mohawk, Needles, and
Sorry, my
Seligman.
keyboard and mouse goofing up. I got one coming out of Barstow for you. Going to the port.
Roger, I'm ready for him. Bring him up one. And I believe the A-line, I haven't used it in a while, but I believe the A-line is like the actual A-line route. I think the Jessup,
No, you misunderstood what I was saying, Mark.
and I think the
That's me in the chat.
Jessup is the Waycross section. Why'd that light stay up a Keenbrook? Let's get rid of that. I like to how TSCAD filters out. I'm not sure if external does it, but I like to how TSCAD filters out the junk messages. People join in the server, things like that. Do you have any trench spawns, Matt?
Yeah, I'm going to spawn one in here for you in just a minute.
Thank you.
And I've got a key train coming at you. I'll send it behind that stack train. It's only good for 50.
I also like too how you can tab your boards. So I have it set up to where I have the different subdivisions on different tabs here. So like you can open multiple windows. Like I have dual monitors. Normally I would run it across 2 monitors, but because of the way OBS doesn't really recognize TSCAD that well when I'm streaming, so I just did it on 1 monitor. But when you want to open a route, you can either open it in a new window or a new tab. And then you just pick whatever route you want. And I'll tell you what, let's, not in a new window, but let's open up the, I think Barstow's included in the Mojave. Yes, it is. One thing that TSCAD does do, so if you notice, I just opened the Mojave board. I don't have any signals on here right now. That's because when you log in to TSCAD, you actually have to log in as a dispatcher, and you can only have 1 dispatcher logged in to a server at a time. But even though I can't log into this, I can see what Matt is doing now, what he's sending me. I can't do anything over here, but I can see what he's doing.
User disconnected from
We'll
your
open
channel.
up the Alhambra too. Actually, what I might do is, let's do this. Let's close that tab. And in a new window, put, well, no. I'll keep it all in one tab so that way you guys can see it. Put the Mojave sub in there. And we'll do the Alhambra. Did you give me 2 or just the AI have a good timing?
I give you 2.
Awesome.
I'm gonna give you a Z train coming out of Hobart as well.
We don't have the L track switches, do we?
No,
Where's he coming out of? L1, 2, or 3?
BL3.
Let's do some fast routing here, shall we? Boop. I don't know what I'm going to do with him yet, so leave him like that. Let's get you down the grade since you're getting close. Stack us a route there.
UP8317, call 113.
$113.
9 hours, 17 minutes on duty, forgot to tell you.
9 hours, 17 minutes. We'll do our best to keep you going there.
Oh, there we go.
Here comes that guy coming for me out of... Oh, that's not me. Maybe it is me.
113 answering Barstow Radio. Over.
Nope, it's not.
This is the Q Memrick 6. Fresh crew at Barstow. Good for about 11 hours now.
If you're ready to take off right now, signification, I will.
That's the location.
You got anything lined up for Atwood, Mark?
You said for Atwood?
Yeah.
Where the hell is it? No, I do not.
All right, I'll spawn something there for 2.
Here we go. Buddy Matt's loading me up with some trains here. We'll get some interesting things going. Let's check on my stacks. Sweet, so that train went through. Got a couple more routes stacked up.
All right, I'm out. Have a good night.
Adios.
See you, Sean.
User disconnected from your channel.
See how these guys do coming out of the Alameda corridor.
Just a side commentary. 7656 is way over length.
Is it?
It's 15,000 foot. 12 is the limit. Actually, it's almost 16,000 foot.
Oh, yeah, I spawned that one in. That's
I know you did.
we run those, and we can spawn those in with staff permission. Our new the actual subdivision limit out here now in real life is 16,000 feet.
That does not surprise me at all.
Yeah, they're getting big.
Why even limited at
Given
that
the
point?
volume and what they've been doing.
Why even limited at that point?
Right.
Yeah, you can be like Brazil and have the trains run themselves. Better stay on that gas pedal, Wyatt.
Where are my two guys at the trench at?
I don't think
He's,
he's gonna
he's
get
going
that
off to
much.
Mojave. He's not going to be in your way.
For about 10 minutes he is. You're in my way, Matthew.
Alright, so let's bring you
Jason,
this
you're going
way
down Main
for
3.
now.
Good. That just means
Sit
Matt's
there.
doing his job.
I'll bring you down here.
Oh, he's to the right of me. I gotcha. Cool. I'll be quiet then.
Gotta make some room for the
See, now
Z
I'm going to line that unit
trains.
train ahead of you because you said something.
We could create a train of
You are
1,000.
being step territory.
We could create a train of 1,000-9s and run them east.
Yeah.
Oh, got one at Atwood. Keep them going that way. Keep it simple. I see a lot of guys when they dispatch or even when they're just running by themselves. Why is there a lineup there? Why is there a lineup at 9th Street? It's at Soto Junction. There we go. That's better. TSCAD
Yeah,
is
Jason coming next there, Mark.
at Hodge.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
Oh.
The AI's coming first, right? Where's Jason coming first? I guess I could just look.
He's going to UP train for LA.
Roger.
Sorry, Jason. I've got Mark on Whisper today.
I think we should do a speed restriction, guys. What do you think? Or we can do a stop and protect. We're gonna do something to Jason here. What do you guys want to do? Do you want to do? Should we do a stop and protect, or should we do a speed restriction? Let me know what you guys think. We'll do it somewhere on the cajon. Need some answers from my viewers here. Hit him with the speed, or hit him with the stop and protect.
Mark, I'm also listening to your YouTube channel. I can hear your evil plans and plotting.
Wait till he says something bad about you, Loftus.
Not about me,
Hmm,
thankfully, amazingly.
It's typically about me.
I would never do such a thing.
I know you wouldn't, Mark.
Bull.
Yeah, stop and protect would be flagging the crossing. So he has to stop his train, flag the crossing, and then proceed.
Are you not getting TeamSpeak notification?
Got a QCXO lack I'm going to send out behind Jason, but it's AI, so make sure to keep track of it.
Roger. You said it's a lack?
Yeah, it's a lack, but it's an OC train. It's been sitting for 2 days, so I'm going to AI it. Just make sure to keep track of it.
So what's that, Hobart?
Yeah.
Okay. So stop and protect, is that what we're going with, guys? I think that's what we're going to go with here. Do some stopping and some protecting. Oh, it's the wrong button. Let's see how it stacks through Hobart. Hobart was always one that gave me a little bit of trouble. It's such a big interlocking. Kevin has done a phenomenal job on this entire thing. He, even from the start when the program was really glitchy, still a fantastic job. Let's go stack a route through there too. Alright, so we are going to do a stop and protect coming up to Hodge. So we'll put it in this block. Make a crossing. 10.6. Actually, not now. We'll do it. Oh, cancel that one. We'll do this one past Hodge. Crossing 17.3. So we want. That's nice too if you look. So when you put your mouse over the block, it tells you what mileposts that block covers, which is awesome sauce. 17.3.
Are you stopping, Jason?
Just taking that approach signal that I went under 15 gazillion years ago.
Okay.
The cab signal's here. I can't see the signal in front of me.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Now I can. What do you want me to see? 500 feet or 5 miles in front of me?
It's like a quarter mile.
Oh, whoops.
Mm-hmm.
What's this one?
I'm watching you.
Well, you watch me. I'm just being compliant and safe. Don't tell me how to read my signals.
Alright.
Oh man, now I really gotta get him. He's being
It's up to the
disrespectful
engineer
to my
there, sir.
fellow
Okay.
dispatcher. Now I really gotta
Understood.
mess with him. Dispatchers look out for each other. Oh no, that's not what I wanted to do. Done. Okay. So we have our little crossing warning. And I think we're gonna throw a speed restriction up too. Just to be an extra nice, realistic guy here.
Am I stopping?
Don't worry, I got some plans for him.
Jason, just practicing your situational awareness. You're all good.
I knew exactly where I was. I couldn't see the signal yet. He's giving me a hard time.
You gotta watch what you say, Mark.
I don't have to be grouchy.
He's not
He's
watching
not
because I've already said it. In
He's
fact, I
trying
have
to
my
get this
people
stupid
vote on
trap
what I'm going to do to him.
you know?
Oh, good.
Mm-hmm. And on the marks.
Let's cancel that stack. Because there's something that it didn't like there. And I think that it thinks there's something lined that way. I think it thinks it's lined coming out of the trench. Right, let's see if I gotta get this Z moving or I'm gonna get in trouble. I ain't got nothing really going on down here. I should have crossed him over. We could have had them pace each other for a little while. I might still do that. I don't know. I really don't have
Are you
too much
busy
going
over
on.
there or no?
No, come run over here. I need more trains.
Alright, well, I'm just finishing up Bakersfield, so I'll give you something to do.
Roger.
Alright, and the Matt has plenty of stuff, so I'll give you something to do.
Actually, I'll tell you what we can
Is that
do.
better, Matt? Bakersfield?
I'm sure it is if you worked it.
Locked, local ready, we're good.
Let's get creative here.
You're the man, Ryan. You're my hero.
It was fun. I haven't done it in a long time.
This right here, the Great Cajon, it seems like it's such a short distance on the board. It takes a long time for trains to go through here. I won't light this guy up until he's on this block here. These blocks are pretty long, and the speed that they come down is pretty slow. So
Dylan was sitting in one of those locals for the longest time. I guess he decided not to take it.
No, I asked him to move the power over.
Oh, okay.
He moved the power over and tested it, and air tested it for me.
BNSF Cajon sub-dispatcher to the UP-8317, over.
8317 answering you, Cajon sub dispatcher.
I gotta stop and protect when you're ready to copy.
Stand by.
Told you he was being evil.
It was coming. Asked for it. Ready to copy.
UP-8317, automatic grade crossing device. It's not working. At milepost 17.3, milepost 17.3, Indian Trail Road. It is a stop and protect, no flag maneuver.
UP-8317, milepost 17.3, Indian Trail Road, stop and protect.
That is correct. Good on the repeat. 1654, dispatcher MJV, over.
1654 MJV.
That's Roger. Signal indication when you get up to Hodge, over.
Signal indication when I get up to Hodge.
The wording on this is pretty basic. I don't know exactly how BNSF words it. I'm not super great with that kind of stuff. At least on the UP side of, or BNSF's UP side of things.
69, 63 relinquishes remote zone 1E at 16:55 hours.
Matt's got another one coming at me from the trench, or not from the trench, from Barstow. Things are starting to get a little interesting around here. Ooh, another one at the trench actually just spawned. Another AI. We're gonna send this UP guy. I'm not.
Do you prefer anything or no?
It doesn't matter. I think a local would be interesting if you'd be willing to do that. Something to make life interesting and get in my way. We're gonna run this.
See if there's a good local to run in that on that route.
You know, I could just pull up the
User
Alhambra
joined your
sub.
channel.
We're gonna line up this AI that spawned in on the Alhambra, or on the Yuma. What am I saying? And eventually, if he makes good time, he will come and meet us on the LA terminal desk. Cool. Okay, he's set up. I'm a good dispatcher if you're good today. And my fellow dispatchers. Jason likes that sort of stuff, though. He likes that realism. So I know it doesn't bug him. Stack that guy. Like I said before, I don't like to light trains up super far in advanced. One, it allows you to... Let me actually see if this works. I don't know if that'll stack for the diamond. It should. Let's see what happens when this train goes through. As I was saying, I don't like to put the lights up way too far in advance. It gives me a little bit more wiggle room. You never know when you're playing on these 24/7 servers when someone's going to come in and want to do something. Like, if you notice, I only lined this guy up to Eastern Avenue for now, but he's coming up, so I'll light him further. So I only lit him up to Eastern Avenue because he was just coming out of the trench. And who knows, maybe somebody comes out of Barstow with a Z. And I got nowhere to put him. We do not need more auto router. Chris. This guy. Very interested to see if this route stack works at the Colton crossing. Chris, no lie, going from Reading to Harrisburg, we crossed over at every single interlocking and didn't meet a single train. Crossed over Y missing, crossed over at Dorf, Millards, Burke, Paxton. We crossed over every single interlocking and didn't meet a single train. Not one. I think we're fixing to have ourselves a little race here coming out of Santa Fe Springs. This poor guy's getting the brunt of it. Hey man, they can't throw those switches. They throw those switches and something could happen to the switch motors. Can't have that going on. God forbid. I believe this is our lack train. Yes, it is. Let's see. You can also do everything with the AI in here. I can have them stop. I can have them tie down their train when they're stopped. What was I going to do? Information? No, it's track. That's prior. I forgot I can also do this. Where are all my Z's at? So I can set them to a hot train, a Z train. Use bear table. Nobody cares about bear tables. Ooh, that stack actually worked through the Colton crossover. Awesome. Sweetness. Train's hot. Train is on fire.
Excuse you. I care about the bear table because I'm driving it.
You haven't stopped yet, have you?
No, I just had an approach medium at last one, but the next signals are pretty close, so.
It's going to start getting better. I just had one come across a diamond.
No problem.
UP 8317 calling the Cajones up dispatcher.
Go ahead, 8317 over.
Indian Trail Road at milepost 17.3 is still not working as intended, and there is no maintainer to be seen.
Roger, still not working at Indian Trail Road. He said he'd be out there about 2 hours, so trains will have to keep stopping until then.
Roger, just giving you some information.
Roger, here we go. While I got you 8317, which yard are you heading to, over?
East LA.
East LA, Roger, here we go.
KG1 LA.
I just realized we don't have the LA sub in this, do we, Matt?
Oh, I would run a local, but I
don't
don't
think so.
think I have the time for that, so I'm just gonna run Metrolink.
Oh, that works.
Yeah, I mean, I have time, but I really don't feel like, I just switched to yards. I'm kind of good.
All right, got the unit train coming in Hodge, and then I've got a H bell watt behind it, so things are gonna start picking up for you.
Roger. Oh, Metrolink is just as much of a headache as a local, so. Damn it, I messed that up. So if he's going to run a Metrolink, I got to do something about all this. Matt, did the Metrolinks going east? Did they make stops on 1 or 2?
I believe it's right hand running all the way to Fullerton, and then it goes to left hand running.
That's weird.
Also got another unit train in the corridor for you.
What commuter service are you gonna run so I know which way I gotta pile everything? I know, Chris, we need to do our dual stream. Our schedules need to link
I
up.
was looking at the wrong page. Hang on 1 second. To Riverside, the 91.
Roger.
I know Dylan's gonna tack on with me, but he is not being the engineer.
Okay.
Well, when he gets back, he probably will tack on with me.
You said left hand running to Fullerton or to Riverside?
Yep. Right hand running to Fullerton and left hand running to Riverside.
Roger. Let's get fancy here. I gotta start really planning ahead.
We're still allowed to use GVOs, right?
As far as I know.
User entered your channel.
Yeah. Let me do this.
Oh, 2 Wyatts.
So it's just going to be easier if I cross him over now.
My internet's been doing that.
Lag.
User in your channel timed out.
Lag.
And then we'll cross him over to
Great.
Colton. And that is just going to make my life a lot easier that way. If I get them crossed over now. Oh, that looks weird. And then
Alexander, you new?
stack him to go that way.
Been here probably a month now.
Welcome.
Thank you.
So when you start to get
Started watching Chris live streams on YouTube and got hooked.
We're a bunch of goofballs.
That's all right.
you start getting into the
Some of
Metrolinks
us
and
might be
computers, it
missing
makes
a few
things interesting.
screws.
What would the assistant chief do?
Hey, I work in IT.
Do you want
so
my
I'm
honest
missing
answer?
screws, man.
That's the day job, and then side work, I'm a firefighter.
Oh, cool.
So
We have a
yeah,
lot of-
missing a few screws.
We have a lot of aviation and firefighters that have crossed over into the train thing. That seems to be a
Oh
common.
yeah, guys. NS
Yeah,
Foresight
really
SD70. That's Chris Karsik. He does some really great stuff. Check out his YouTube
marries
channel.
Very well and is
He's
very
got
close
some
to
really
being
great
what the trains are.
How Do To videos on the Depot's YouTube channel. So make sure you go check his stuff out. Also, if you scroll up in the chat too.
Yep. Seems if you like one, you like them all.
Yeah, I'm a transportation person, definitely.
Talking.
My whole family worked for the railroad.
If you scroll up to the top of the
I
chat
think
too,
I had a
Engineer
late
Hall.
uncle that
He's
worked for
my
the,
coworker.
Santa Fe.
I'm gonna mute you guys. My coworker, Engineer Hall. He's got some really good model railroad stuff on YouTube. Good friend of mine. Go check his stuff out too. That's better.
Okay, so I'm in the Barstow yard. Since there's no yard master, am I able to
Do what you want.
control these switches?
Yep, do what you want.
Okay.
Just
You
nothing on the
gotta
main.
tell the dispatcher to head on out.
Within reason.
Okay. Yeah. And of course, don't go on the main line without dispatch permission, of course.
Yep.
Okay. Thanks.
How you doing out in the desert, Jason?
Falling asleep.
Guys,
Just got me with that grade crossing thing. That got me a whole 17 miles in, so now I got something to keep me awake.
so Chris Tokarczyk and INS were at SD70. Myself, we plan on doing a dual live stream.
There's somebody in front of me. I'll
Eventually,
get some color eventually.
when we get some good time to do it together, we want to do where one of us is the conductor and one of us is the engineer, and we're streaming at the same time. So keep a lookout for that, guys. I'll keep you updated.
Is it 4 or 5, Mark? Cars.
Believe it's 5 or 6. I just look at YouTube videos.
Alright, we're just gonna do 5 or 6 with that.
I have a pre-spawn for West Taylor, I'm pretty sure, if you want it. I think.
I got it. 'Cause I had to go in there and switch some sounds around.
I use an SD70.
But the NSF Gevos and H2 scheme are prototypical because they run at least -9s. Come on, give it the program.
Ugh, you fucking boomer.
You know, I got a fucking phone as conductor, so might as well make that person happy.
The perfect couple.
Although 70 would be nice.
I usually come at it Taylor with the P42 first. That way, when I leave LA, I have the 70 leading. At least it's a 710. I didn't realize we were stopped over here.
I guess you use the O2, right? The one that, the blue one, right?
No, I use the white one, I think.
Oh.
I think you can use whatever you want. I just use the white one because that's got my Metrolink horn on it.
Oh, is it really?
Mm-hmm.
You know where the yard comes out of, right?
Huh?
You know where the yard comes out of, right?
Yeah, you're coming out the middle Taylor crossovers, correct?
Yeah, where the East Very end yard is.
Are you right on top of Yuma Junction?
Yes.
Okay.
There. That's the Metrolink yard, I think.
They're both Metrolink yard, I believe.
Oh. Whatever. Well, I'm coming out there.
Let's do a fast route into the station. See how that works out. Out of that one, right?
Yes.
Roger. Ooh, didn't want to do that.
There's a whole parade behind me.
also like how you can move the board around or zoom in, zoom out on it, adjust it to whatever.
Dispatch answering
You
Barstow
need.
radio. Over.
Yes, sir. BNSF 7719.
7719, Guido.
Yes, sir. We're out the north departure yard looking to go out to Bakersfield today.
Signal indication.
Signal indication. BNSF 7719. Thank you.
Thank you.
BNSF 7719. Here we go.
$92.39 approaching stop signal.
Metrolink 708, LA terminal.
LA terminal over.
708 coming out of the yard, Human Junction, over.
Roger, coming out of the yard there. Signal indication CP Dayton in for track 1 at LAUPT. Over.
Signal indication Dayton in 1. Thank you.
It's Roger. Dispatcher out. And thus it begins, dealing with passenger trains. And I've got a whole slew of stuff coming over, which is good.
Some question, but is a red over red restricting on BNSF or no? I don't think so.
It is. Oh wait, if it's flashing, it is.
It's not flashing, it's a solid.
At Dayton?
Yeah, you got the switches or everything good, but I'm looking at a stop.
You can call me over the radio.
I got you. Metrolink 708, LA terminal.
LA terminal over.
Yeah, Metrolink 708, looking at stop signal Dayton, over.
It's Roger, stand by. So now you guys are going to see another really cool feature of TSCAD. Let's do this. So there's something going on here. I don't know what. But he can't get a signal for some reason, something with the sim. So I'm going to give him permission by the stop signal. To do that, right click, flag by red signal. What's your lead unit there, Metrolink?
Metrolink 190.
Metrolink 190, you have permission by the stop signal at CP Dayton. Yard track to main 1. I'm sorry, yard track to main 2 in an east direction. Over.
Metrolink 708, 190, push past stop signal CP Dayton. Yard track to main 2 in east direction.
That is correct. 1721, dispatcher MJV, over.
1721, MJV, thank you.
So now if you guys notice, the signal has a red head, but it has a white cone. That means I've given that train permission by the stop signal. When he goes by, it will clear it. So that's another really cool thing that you can do with TSCAD. I did see that other crossover, Chris, this guy, but I wanted to show that permission by the stop signal thing. I think that is the actual crossover to give it to.
We're running with the 90. We're running the 91 pairs to Riverside.
Roger. I'll ask you again when you go to leave LA.
Oh shit! I'm sorry. No, I'm talking to Dylan. Fuck.
Hey, watch your mouth. This is a Christian stream.
User joined your channel.
Things are getting interesting.
Hey, I just spawned one in 7th Street on Main 1 accidentally. I didn't realize it was going to spawn in there, but it's there if you want it.
Roger. Tell me you ran a stop signal, so I hope you're ready. I hope you drank some water.
Sorry.
It's all good. Here we go.
And I got a Z coming out of Barstow for you.
Roger. Is he coming up now?
He's coming out of inspection. You want me to send him on 2 for you?
Yeah, send him up too so I can get him in front of that 8651.
Roger.
I'll probably get him in front of both those unit trains, actually. Things are getting interesting over here. Hope I can handle it.
I got more where that came from if you want them. Let me know. I was going to spawn in another Z coming out of LA, but I wasn't sure if you can handle it.
Give it to me. I'll take the challenge.
Alright.
Wow. Didn't have to stack it. Cleared the block. Look at that. Jason gets the swear pass, huh? Let's check on our EP train. He's still Fonda. He's a ways out. All right, let's see if I can actually get some Z's going here the way they should be.
Does Metrolink call signals?
No, sorry, nobody calls signals on BNSF.
Thank God.
I'm struggling with trying to decide if I want to run the Z's how they should be run or just try and keep everything moving. The struggle is real.
You gotta run them the way they should be run. You gotta stop everything and run them around them.
See that? Sorry. See, that's what's so hard. It's so hard for me. Like, if it's AI, I don't care. But when I have people in the mix,
It's peak season, man.
it's so hard. Dude, we're still running like 1,000-foot intermodal trains. I forgot what peak season was. It's so depressing. I said I don't mind stopping AI. Screw AI. I just hate holding up people.
Alright, he's coming off L3 for you.
I'm really hoping this 9239 makes some good time. He is a bare table, so he should make good time. So if I can, I'd like to keep him on main 1. We'll see how that plays out. Because if I gotta stop him somewhere, someone else is gonna have. Either he's gonna have to stop, or someone else is gonna have to stop. But ooh, that's wonky. And Metrolink's gonna have a 15-minute delay too, so that'll give me some time to kind of figure things out here. I'm definitely gonna sting this guy and just bring him up to Santa Fe Springs for now, so I can get the Z train around him. And then we'll go from there for the rest.
Yeah, Mark, I don't know if you're reading my comments on the YT. I am keeping her as fast as track speed allows me.
That Z-Train's leaving Barstow inspection right now, Mark. Coming down main 2.
But if you gotta stop me, buddy, whatever happens, happens.
Roger. Let's see how it plays out and see how much time, what time this Metrolink makes too.
Definitely making your life interesting, Mark.
Dang, he's only got 1.7.
He's got an interesting life all on his own, Loftus.
Metrolink 708, LA Terminal.
LA Terminal over.
New lead unit's going to be the BNSF 7377, 7377.
Roger, new lead engine is going to be the BNSF 7377.
Yeah, that's Roger, and we're departing at 1734. We'll be 3 minutes late.
Roger, you're going to be departing at 1734, 3 minutes late. You making all stops going off at Riverside over?
All stops except Commerce, over.
All stops except for Commerce. Whenever you guys are ready, signal indication out of LA Union. Here we go.
Signal indication out of LA Union when ready. Thank you, sir. 7377. Make sure you say the highball over the radio. Oh, don't say it over.
You're whispering me.
Oh, God. My bad.
Got a lot of people chasing
I will say,
color.
regardless of who is doing the dispatching, I enjoy it more when I have a dispatcher, so I don't have to worry about that part.
You and pretty much everybody else.
A lot of people chasing
I can
color.
think of one exception, but you and pretty much everybody else.
Hey, now.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about, Matt. I didn't tell you who the exception was.
Yeah.
It's just one less thing I have to deal with. I mean, when you're running a train, whether it's a local or a road train, it's a lot of work when you're doing all ends of it.
BNSF cone subdispatch UP8317 over.
8317 column.
Yeah, how many hours you guys got left? Are you gonna be able to make it all the way to LA? If not, the only place I got to put you is Martinez.
All the way, all the way, all the way.
Here we go.
Highballing it.
You can do it.
Take us the
Jason.
long way or the short way, Mark. That's fine.
I'll send you up the LA sub.
Roger, here we go. Come on, Mark, you know better. I'm going to go all the way.
Taking the back door.
I wish I'd hear that more often.
Hey,
What
you're the one who
Jason
said you were
said, not
streaming.
you, Loftus.
You're the one who said you were streaming, Mark. Come on now. Get back on track.
But
Love you guys.
You know, Jason, he won't run nothing unless he can make it all the way.
you're punny, Jason. You're punny.
My wife hasn't said that in years.
Oh, man. It's too funny.
It is funny hearing like the whole conversation because I got YouTube running on the laptop mixed into my headset here, and it's interesting keeping track of everything.
Yeah, you should have heard the back end during my session, Loftus, because there was a whole conversation going on there too.
Wait.
I'm so used to listening to scanners and stuff while I'm working on scene and that, and listening to the radio that like it's not too bad, but sometimes it's real hard. Like I'm hearing myself talking right now and talking to you guys at the same time.
Well, I had all those trains fairly choreographed, and I had one user that wanted to break all that up, so I had to put him in his place right smack in the middle of the session.
Oh yeah.
I did too.
Yikes.
Alright, our Metrolink is on the move, so life for me is going to get a little bit harder.
That was after I left, Jason?
It was during.
Ooh.
He don't talk to me anymore.
Unit train's getting held for the Z. We're gonna put
I got less
Metrolink
nicer after
right
the
on
MS, not
through.
nicer. Well, I don't know. I guess that depends on the day too. Anyway,
You're
here
just
we
pretty
go.
much no
Up,
nonsense.
up and away. Yeah, I am pretty much no nonsense, Wyatt. You already know that. You've known that for years.
Mm-hmm.
Can't
I've
stand
been
the
accused.
nonsense.
I've been accused of many things, but rarely has that been nice.
Yeah, I am actually a pretty nice guy. Don't tell everybody, but I can't stand nonsense.
Yeah, I just lean into it and get stuff done.
When Matt comes on Facebook and says there's a bunch of guys that I like, come on back on. I'm going to come back on.
It's a lot more fun when there's a bunch of us on, regardless of what's going on.
There's only a couple people that can get me to come back on. Otherwise, I'm done for the night.
Comes that Z, taking his sweet old time. I tell you, these AI guys, they like their overtime. They do.
Yeah, tonight I just want to make Hobart before dinner comes home.
This guy I was hanging out with, hey, Mark, is one of the manager electricians on the Acela.
Interesting.
So his job is to ride the train sets and make sure they don't break. Oh, this guy's got a mid train. Did you build this, Matt?
Which one? The 16K going by?
Yeah, the LPC going by me now.
Yeah.
Nice train.
Yeah, if I wasn't sitting in a train, I'd like do something, try to take a copy of that because I like that one.
Yeah, he builds. He
I
likes
want
to
to try
build these
running
big
it.
ones. And they're loaded. They're loaded both ways.
I ran one of those trains that Matt spawned in from Barstow to. I think I actually ran it all the way to LA, and I was just, oh my god, was that train a pain to go down the hill with?
Yeah, lots of pushing.
Oh yeah.
Everything I've heard from engineers that have run it, though, they said it's the easiest train they've ever had to deal with because it sets up so quickly. The air is just it sets up so quick.
This bear table is
have
a pain in the
mid-trains as well?
butt because it bounces around so much.
Like a train with that much length when you're going down the grade of Cajon, you want to get set up early for it. You want to be prepared for the grade, but the train is so dang long, you set up too early. Then you got to drag it, get it over the hill. Then when it starts going down the hill, it pushes the crap out of you. I hated running that train. I don't think I would ever do it again, at least on the Cajon portion.
Do they have to feather their dynamics?
I don't know anything about that.
User joined your channel.
I know if you're ripping dynamics on the rear, you'll rip the rear units right off the train.
Yeah, that's why I wondered if they had to turn them on and off.
I'll tell you what I wrote in my last investigation witness statement. I am not a certified engineer.
Whenever something happens with the remotes, Matt, I always tell him, ask the engineer.
Well, anyway, Mark, this guy was just telling me a crazy story. He went to New York Penn, and last Christmas he was telling me a set broke down under the East River. And they had him take a Long Island Railroad train down into the parallel tube, stop the Long Island Railroad train, go through one of the access doors. You follow me?
Mm-hmm.
Over into
Not
the
really.
parallel tube, and then scale the wall 5 train lengths to grab this rescue train. Hot third rail and hot overhead. I said, George, you're crazy. I would have never done that.
Dispatch 9239, you want me to keep moving, you're going to have to give me some clearer signals.
Well, I gotta figure out something to do with you with this intermodal, but if you'd like to sit somewhere for a while, we can do that as well, over.
Whatever you want to do, I'm good. If you want me to sit, I can. I need to take a bio break anyway.
Take that back talk.
Yeah, Loftus, if you make
Mark,
comments, if you make comments like that, Loftus, you'll end up on a siding.
I know, right?
Damn, that Kyle Orts takes nice pictures.
Oh, what to do with him? So I really don't know what kind of time that Metrolink is
Now
going to
I
make.
hear your comments, Mark. The YouTube delay.
What to do? What to do? I think I'm going to bring him down to Fullerton.
East side dispatcher. I'll be right back.
Because there's no stop between Fullerton and Atwood. So I can bring him right down Main 1. And then I can cross him over. At Atwood. I think that's going to work out quite nicely. A lot better than I thought it would, that's for sure. Let's see how Cajon looks.
User left your channel.
Cajon's getting a little bit better. Tell you what. Let's do this. Well. Keep them coming. A lot of zigzagging.
Alright, I'm back.
Yeah, Mark, maybe next time I'm running with you as dispatch, I should set up my my YouTube stream so people could watch that later at the very least.
Chris
See
T
my
and I want to
in-cab
do
view.
a dual stream where one of us is the conductor and one of us is the engineer, just where schedules haven't matched up for it yet.
That'd be fun to watch.
Matt, would Jason go down the would he go down Palmdale or would he just stay on the BNSF till East LA?
It wouldn't really matter. He would definitely go off at Reyna, though. Or sorry, not Reyna. Whatchamacallit? Riverside.
What's the more realistic way to do it? Like, how did they actually do it?
I believe they go down to Riverside and then across.
Okay, so he would take the San Bernardino down. Gotcha.
Yeah, very few trains, Mark, use that crossover at the top of the hill. It's almost completely rusty.
Apparently, Mike was showing me another place. There's a third place where they come in at between Silverwood and Brandon as well, but they rarely use that one as well.
Yep.
Ziggin and a zaggin.
I'm gonna slam into the back of this manifest first. Or whatever this is in front of me.
It's a bunch of stuff for China.
Roger.
Slam away!
He might get there before me, but I doubt it.
Always do that.
I love this time of the day. And this last update, I don't know if you guys saw, but it creates a shadow on the far mountains, and there's almost like a mist coming off of it. It's very pretty.
Yeah, I see it now. I'm looking at it.
There's another update.
It came out a while ago, but that's what it included, that shadow I'm talking about.
Yeah, the sunsets are actually pretty awesome in this.
Yeah, that's one of the things they included, and then that they got the
Hey,
spinning
Jamie.
windmills
How you
included
doing?
in the last update as well.
Like you said, Jason, there's some beautiful scenery. You just gotta stay in the cab and look at it.
Yep.
Still doesn't beat the real thing, but it's not bad.
It should be streaming in high def. If there's loss of quality, it might be due to my internet. But OBS is set to stream in high def.
Yeah, it doesn't even give the option for 720.
Yeah, you're stuck at 480p, buddy.
I'm not sure why.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Well, could you fix it? Because I want to be able to read what's going on, but it's kind of hard where the text is kind of blurred.
I don't know how I can fix it when all my settings are set for high def. I can't fix a problem I don't know how to fix. And I'd have to shut down the. I'd have
frames
to
and stuff that YouTube is downscaling it.
And I'd have to stop my stream to do that. I'm not going to do that. But it's something I'll try and look into for the future. I don't know why it's downscaling it though. That's weird.
Now broadcasting in 480p.
Yeah, I always have a hard time because my monitor's native resolution is it's an ultra wide, so it's like 3440 by 10.
That
something.
might be it. Because my monitor is pretty big. It's not even a monitor. But it's a wide screen.
If it's not like an ultra wide, it should match to like 1080p, but ultra wides you get funny stuff with them. Like mine, yeah, like I said, unless I change my native resolution, it just gets funny.
I'm gonna have to hook up with you and talk about that later. Because like I said, I almost guarantee that's it. Because sometimes I have problems with my dual monitors too. I think it's because of that.
One of yours a TV, Mark?
They both are.
Yeah, that's what I thought. One of mine's a TV as well. You know it is.
Yeah, Mark, at some point later we can rap about that. But yeah, that might have something to do with it. It depends on the exact resolutions involved because YouTube gets really funny when it's not like exact multiples of 1080p. It just goes like F it, 480p.
Okay. Keenbrook timed out. Ah. Oop, that's not what I wanted to do. Keenbrook. Take that at a time. And then I'm going to have to fix this manually. That stack did not work properly.
I think today and yesterday is the most I've run in months.
Oh yeah. You ever gonna run the Cadets Local again, Jason?
I don't know. When he did stuff that was cool, I liked it, but they took all the cool stuff away.
I mean, you still have the 3071. That one used to be your favorite.
If he still does cool stuff like that, I'll keep running him.
You couldn't pay me to run that Cadiz Local. That's a long run. There was a couple guys who ran that job religiously, though.
You know what we need to do? Just make all the boron cars come in at Katie's and Clay will run it all the time.
Well, if somebody was still an admin. They used to have some cool stuff that came in there, Matt, and I like going out there to get it. But then they changed it all up.
Oh yeah, you'd love to go get that stuff, especially the stuff for the Baker Street sub.
Mm-hmm.
What were they, interchange cars?
Yeah, and it was really cool. It was a mixed bag. It was never the same type of stuff. It was always a different order, which is why I liked it.
Oh man, that interlocking is all messed up.
I asked for bigger power for it, and the solution was just make the cars empty.
That's no fun.
Who said that?
I'm not gonna go there, Matt. Nope.
Come on.
Gonna run my train and be a good little boy.
Man, Fullerton is really janked up. Alright, that cleared it good.
What'd they ever do with their burnt bridge, Matt? Did they fix it? I guess I'll have to wait. Bridge over that Arizona River burnt to the, I don't know if it burnt to the ground, but it burnt. He showed me pictures of it. And that's
Wildfire?
Yeah, I don't know if it was a wildfire or I never got an answer as to what happened, but he showed me a picture of it. It burnt in the wee hours of the morning. And that's a huge bridge. And
That's crazy.
That's on their railroad.
Yeah.
Matt, I just realized the flaw in our Metrolink assumption.
I think
it's on the Ace line, right?
Yeah, it's on their railroad. That's what I'm saying. It's on their railroad. I think I told you about it. It's a huge bridge. The bridge is over a mile long.
Wow, and it all burned tonight?
It's all wood.
Burned overnight?
I don't know if it burned to the
makes
ground
sense.
or not, but it happened wee in the morning. It happened a month or so ago. I just said, I don't know if they rebuilt it or not, but it was all
Maybe a
wood.
lightning strike.
That's really gonna mess up my plans because I just
That's
realized
crazy though.
if they go left-hand running at Fullerton, they can't stop at Riverside or Lassie. They can't get to Riverside. Ugh! That really throws a wrench in everything. So I'm gonna have to. Oh man, that is a pain. So they're gonna have to go left-hand running to May and then stop at La Sierra. Oh, what a pain in the butt this is gonna be. Stack them up.
The Arizona California Eastern Railroad Bridge over the Colorado River Parkers caught fire Saturday night, September 14th. See what they say about it.
What the? Why is that like that? Can you go away? And I got a track light and Esperanza. Mm-mm-mm. Hello, Mojave Sub.
Go ahead.
SLBPLPC coming at you at Hodge. Can I light him up on two?
Sure.
I never knew there were windmills down here at the junction at Mojave.
Yeah, it's about where they start. Nine, Matthew. 9 players.
San Bernardino sub to the BNSF 9239, over.
Go ahead for 9239.
You might get a little pause at Fullerton. I got a Metrolink to come through on 2, a Z train to go 1 to 2, and then you'll go 1 to 2 west, over.
Quite all right. I've got about 15, 20 minutes to kill on this end anyway.
It's Roger. It shouldn't be too long. If you do need to stop there, though, you can. I can route stuff around you if you do have to stop there, Loftus.
That would make things easier on me. IRL dinner just showed up.
If we're gonna, well,
It's McDonald's. It'll only take me 10 minutes to eat it.
all right, Roger.
I won't wait for it.
What the heck was that gibberish?
By the time that KCS train catches up to me, I'll be done with eating it. Yeah, Mark, if I were you, I'd go ahead and let that Lacknick go, and I'll come out after he's gone.
Well, that's gonna be the plan regardless. If you're only gonna be gone 10-15 minutes, you should be fine. But I was gonna bring you up to
Yeah.
Basta. But if you're only gonna be 15 minutes, you should be all right. I got a TOL at
Yeah.
Esperanza too, so there'll be some delays from the trains going west.
Yeah, we're good then. We should be totally fine.
BNSF San Bernardino sub to the BNSF 7377 over.
7377.
When you get up to Esperanza, let me know when you're stopped. I got a TOL. I'm gonna have to talk you by that signal.
No, Esperanza. Yeah, I haven't said that word in a long time. Esperanza for TOL.
Roger, dispatcher out.
What's a TOL?
Track occupancy light.
Light. Freaking G-Core people.
What do you guys call it?
Track indication.
It's the same darn thing. It's G-Core, Mark. They don't know what we're talking about.
Everybody's got to speak a different language just to keep things interesting.
Advanced approach 164, Dylan.
Advanced approach 164.
I knew he was going to ask that one of these days. What's a TOL?
Valid question.
It's the same thing you guys call it. Just 3 different letters. I just like picking on Matt. That's one of the reasons right there. Must be garbage day.
The chief doesn't sound very happy.
What's wrong with the chief, Matt?
He's happy, actually.
Oh my gosh!
He's
Oh my gosh!
Holy cow.
I do not miss toddlers at all. Not at
That's
all.
happy.
Matt.
I'd hate to hear upset.
That's funny. I thought he was crying.
No, he's playing with the dogs.
Yeah, it must be trash day. They were barking earlier. I'm getting too much color here, Mark. I can't deal with this.
You're about to get. What are you talking about? Approaches?
I'm too many approaches.
That's it,
this
Mark.
is not realistic.
Put him in the siding.
When?
I got a Z going 2-1 at Cajon, so you might see no color in a little bit.
That's exactly what I'm looking for. Makes it all the more fun.
He's got enough HPT. Might make some good time. Might actually end up being a pretty good meet.
So far, it's been very enjoyable.
But don't worry, then you got another Z coming across the diamond now.
I didn't say I wanted to get there anytime soon. I think I told Matt I had 9 hours and 20 minutes about 4 hours ago.
Gonna bury you in that train.
Let's get him over now.
Dylan, am I friends with you on Facebook? Dylan, are you here? Guess that's a no.
He's here.
He didn't answer.
Probably checking in the passengers and back in the cars.
Nice.
Getting friendly.
Maybe a little too friendly.
Let's see if I can get a more accurate response. Like, Jason, I hear you. It's okay. If I take one more good inhale of this stuff, I won't get down the mountain.
Oh no, Jason.
All right, 9239 stop. Engineer's going to be away from the console for a bit.
It's always a warm, sunny day here.
Man, Fullerton is just not a happy interlocking whatsoever. And it's not going to let me fix it, is it? Oh, that's going to be a problem. Because now I can't.
I like how this is supposed to be a Airtable train, and it's freaking loaded with containers. I'm talking about this.
Is it?
It's a piece symbol. It's supposed to be a Airtable, and it has containers on it.
Oh, hold on. If it's the train that comes out of Richmond, It's not a bare table. It's a. It might be that train that comes out with empty containers from Richmond. Because I think I've ran that train before. You get what I'm saying? Hello.
Yeah, I got you. Sorry, I said yes to Dylan on Whisper.
You're bad with that.
I very am bad with that.
How am I gonna fix this? Mm-mm-mm.
Advanced approach 43, Dylan.
Oh no! Don't do that. Might have to sting the Metrolink. We'll find out here. See if I can get it to stack. There we go. That's better. It's much better.
Who's playing tonight, Mark?
Hmm?
Who's playing tonight?
I haven't been keeping up with that at all. Ooh, we got a San Diego train. Nice. No more just straight line running now. Mm-mm-mm. For those of you who may be just popping in, this is TSCAD, the train simulator computer-aided dispatcher 4 Run 8. This is the beta version. Some things may not work properly. That's why it's in testing. If any of you guys have any questions about the program itself, what the program can do, don't be afraid to ask. That's what we're here for tonight.
Diverging approach medium, Dylan. Atwood Junction.
Man, you got real busy.
Yeah, I did. It's awesome though.
So we got more coming at Hodge.
Mm-mm-mm. Nope. Cancel that. Let's do this. Let's get the Z around the U. Right there. Perfect example of why I don't like to route too far ahead. Because things change. They just keep coming.
That's about it for a while.
Whew. Goodness. BNSF San Bernardino sub BNSF 7377 over.
7377.
You guys at Esperanza yet over?
Still come to the signal over.
Roger. Are you on the approach to it, over?
On the approach, over.
BNSF 7377, after stopping, you have authority, pass a stop signal. CP Esperanza, main 1 to main 1, east direction, over.
BNSS 7377 after stopping, push past stop signal. Esperanza 1 to 1, east direction, over.
That is correct, 1823 MJV, over.
1823 MJV.
Here we go.
7377 conductor, you copy?
Yeah, permission pass. Eastbound stop signal. Main 1 Esperanza. 1 to 1. 7377 MJB. Did you copy headed?
That's Roger, thank you.
Board's all colorful. So many trains out here tonight. So what are you guys thinking so far? You liking what you see with TSCAD?
Oh, I know. Yeah, set that. Oh, wrong one.
Anything you'd like to see different? Any suggestions?
(9239) for dispatch. I'm ready to get moving.
Stand by.
Yeah, whenever you got a hole.
Sassy dispatcher.
He lit himself up. He never talked to me.
That may be my fault. I told him earlier there was no UP dispatcher. So that might be why.
What's R&B?
Rhythm and bass.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
That is exactly what I was thinking.
I
so.
can't think of anything else.
What do you see? RNG.
Just typed it
In the sim.
in the sim.
I have no idea where he's going, Matt. Do you?
Maybe he's talking about an industry.
Oh, I-10 overpass. He's talking about that branch that heads towards the A yard. Or, I mean, the C yard. Towards Taco Bell.
That helps.
BNSF 7377 East. Mishap eastbound stop signal. Main 1 to main 1 Esperanza looking out ahead of her.
San Bernardino sub 9239. Once this guy crosses over, signal indication west, over.
Man, look at all these bear tables.
Rolling storage.
That Safety Olympic. Crazy.
Hey, Matt.
Hey,
Guess what tomorrow is?
what's tomorrow?
Think about it.
Furlough day?
No. Better.
Free donut day?
9 to 39 copies, signal indication.
The 25th.
If you get in trouble, there's no investigation day? Not sure.
It's payday.
Oh, I get paid on the 20th.
On what?
The 5th and the 20th are my paydays.
Oh. I thought they changed it for everybody.
I know what he's trying to do now. He's trying to work R8B, but he thinks it's an ampersand.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, what is he trying to
Jeez.
do? I know what he's trying to do now.
Yeah, I was gonna say I already got paid. I'd rather have a 25th payday.
Yeah, I thought they changed everybody in the system with the 10th and 25th like a year or two ago.
Well, I guess when you're holding down the F4 key and your kid presses Alt, those two don't mix well.
Shut down the game. Nice. Bye bye, Matt. You having fun, Mark?
Quiet you.
It's looking like a tangled mess out here.
The cone sub is actually pretty good at the moment once I get this Z around.
He's got a train stopped behind in front of me. It must be that must be that Z train he's talking about.
Yeah, there's a Z going 2-1 east at Keenbrook.
Keenbrook.
Oh, that's just dirty.
Should do it.
No.
I'll do it if you don't want to.
I'm gonna wring Francois' neck in about 2 seconds. I need him to clear the interlocking and he won't do it. He doesn't understand. I guess it's not his fault. Oh, by the way, one coming at you at Hodge. Houston train. Oh my god, Matt, he cleared it in the wrong direction.
Have fun with that.
You gotta love Francois because he's a very nice guy. He is. He's a very nice guy, very respectable guy. But he does some funny stuff. He is funny. Like you said, really good guy though. Francois is a really good dude. But he is a character. San Bernardino sub's looking really realistic at the moment.
Outstanding.
I'm about to have 4 trains waiting for this Metrolink.
Completely jammed up mess. Welcome to LA.
Blame the Metrolink engineer.
I mean, you're the one that put me through this friggin' TOL.
It's not my fault. Blame TSCAD.
4 minutes probably turns into 15 after this.
Oh, man. Let's go see what Francois is up to here. I guess if he gets in and he does his work, that's all that really matters to me.
Matt,
Yeah.
Richmond's fallen to AI. Main 1 West Barstow.
An AI main 1 West Barstow?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so.
San Bernardino sub to the BNSF 9239 over.
Go ahead for 9239.
Hey, just wanted to see if you knew yet. Are you going into L1, L2, or L3 at Hobart over?
Looks like it's going to be L3 for the last remaining long track.
L number 3, Roger. When you get up to Eastern Avenue, signal location in for the yard over.
9239 copies. When I get to Eastern Avenue, signal indication.
Mark. The intermodal I passed at Fullerton is now passing me as I'm going through this TOL.
You're still going through that?
I just see it clear. I'm now just accelerating.
2 point.
How long is that block?
How long is that block?
3 miles.
0
Wow,
degrees.
that's bad luck. It's funny as you're going to pass him
Tell that
again.
to all the riders in the back.
I work for BNSF, not Metrolink, so...
BNSF detector. Milepost 32.0. Main 1. Temperature 70 degrees.
Mark,
Yes?
check messenger.
Give me 1 second.
Yep.
Be prepared. I know what it is.
My God!
Woohoo!
Mark, you never logged on as dispatcher.
Oh, I didn't, did I?
Not getting any time for this.
Oh. I completely forgot about that. There goes my overtime.
Nice, Jason.
Be a cup waiting for you at East LA.
All right. It'll be radioactive. This stuff, this new pen I got, it's pretty good. One of those, and I'm pretty much off the chart. Been a right leg, right eyeball type of day. Still trying to talk myself out of that cab car, Mark.
Mark, I'm gonna get out of here in a minute. Are you still watching that Q train, the CXO lap?
Say it again. I'm sorry.
The QCXO LAC, it's a AI OC train. Are you still watching that one?
Where is he? He's out here somewhere. Yeah, he's at Lugo yet.
Okay, it's AI on the OC, so just make sure if you, when you tie it down somewhere to update that. But I think I'm just about done.
It was fun running with you.
You too.
I'm kind of committed with him. I gotta get him to Hobart now. I didn't even think about that. I have nowhere to put him. So I guess I'm gonna be on for a while.
Okay.
Yeah, you pretty much told me I don't have anywhere to go either, so I'm pretty much committed as well.
Okay, he's good. He's got what he needs. Good, 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 good. Hey, look at it this way, Matt. It'll make up for for the time I lost.
There you go.
Did you guys find any bugs with that current one?
What's that? What's that?
Did you guys find many bugs with that current?
I didn't find anything.
It does not like Fullerton.
Okay. And that interlocking that Matt was talking about coming out of the station, it didn't like that either, did it?
The diamond stacking and stuff actually works now, though. I ran that UP train off of Yuma, stacked it, and it did it properly and let the BNSF train through after the train cleared the diamond, which is awesome.
Nice.
Other than that, though, it's working as intended. But it did not like Fullerton for whatever reason.
Dylan, did you want me to let that AI train go?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-mm-mm.
Dylan, are you here?
Yeah, I said you can let it go.
It's Jason. Did you hear me?
Hear what?
Did you hear my question?
What question?
I said, are we friends on Facebook?
I think.
What's your last name?
Knighton.
We got 13 people watching. Awesome. Welcome to the stream,
All right,
guys.
I'm gonna message you here today or tomorrow. I need help with symbols.
For what?
Modern A-line.
Modern A-line.
Yep.
I was gonna say you're
About
asking the wrong person.
about 5 trains and you're good to go. Just close the south end. Just have the just have the session between Callahan and Ludwisi.
I've got a plan, Mark.
Ask Donovan and Harrison. They're really good with that stuff.
I've got a plan.
Eyeball West Brenner.
You know I always have a plan, don't you?
Thought you said the other one was gonna be a lot. The last one was too much.
I'm cooking something in my head.
I knew you would do that.
What?
No matter how hard. What is that line from that Will movie? Every time I think I'm out, it pulls me back in.
Yeah.
And they pull
Just
me
keep
back
moving
in.
these trains in front of me. Keep moving these trains in front of me.
That Wisp Black is about to become the hottest train on the railroad in about 2 seconds.
I enjoy you guys enjoying my work. I do. I'm a giver. I always have been. So that's very enjoyable to me.
Hey, Matt.
Hey.
Oh, never mind. I see it. I was gonna say, I saw you AI'd I saw the Pittman Family Farm train AI. I was like, oh, did you AI the right one? But now I see the other one.
Oh yeah, you get a coal train coming here.
Me?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Advanced approach 25.2, Dylan.
Say 25.2.
25.2.
Approach 25.2. 73, 77.
Hey, I'm sorry. Advanced approach 25.2.
That's
Stack.
User
Stack.
joined your channel.
More of the stacking. All the stacks.
Hey, Mark.
Hello.
Hey, any idea why every single unit of power in UP Bakersfield's running?
No idea.
Yeah, literally every single unit, even the road power is running.
Alright guys, I'm going off duty. Have a good night.
Hold on a second. I just realized something, Matt.
What's that?
The 7559's a LAC train too. Where did that come from? The one on Martinez. I'm pretty sure I got 2 LACs here. Yeah, I got a Z and a Z and a Q. Which one's which?
The Z Wisp Black is not on the OC, so you can break that up whatever you want to do.
Okay.
The QCXO LAC is the one that was already on the OC.
And he's gonna stay right there then. Good.
Where do you got it?
Martinez. I thought the one that was on the OC was the Z, and then I looked at it, I was like, wait a second, they're both black trains.
Alright, I'll go ahead and tie it down there with Martinez in.
Thank you, sir.
I know that train wasn't in Martinez when I started, because that's where I left from.
I put it in there to get some stuff around it.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll see you guys later.
See you, Matt.
See you, Matt.
Hey, Matt.
User left your channel.
Well, I guess since he's gone, I'll take the Mojave desk too. Might as well.
Mark.
Stand by. I'm gonna take the Mojave desk, so I'm gonna have Mojave, Cajon, and San Bernardino. So you guys know. Go ahead, Dylan.
Mission on the AI at Alameda.
I guess. Sure.
Roger.
Why? I don't need any more trains. I've got enough to deal with. I want people to interact with.
Mark, I'm holding here. I'll be right back in about 5.
Where are you at?
Right before Tomashka.
I'm the BNSF. I don't have any UP stuff.
Oh, you're not doing. All right, gotcha.
No, just BNSF and LA terminal. Get rid of fleets. I don't like them.
And there it goes. It took forever.
All right. Why is that like that? Oh my goodness. Not the yardmaster, I'm the dispatcher. Something's wrong with Valley Junction. What's up with this signal here? Why will it not do what it needs to do. Stop worrying about that. I got other crap to worry about. No, don't do that. Bad switch.
9239 west on Main 1 near Hobart Yard at Eastern, red signal.
Do you still have a red 9239?
I see a flashing red now, so I'm going to proceed.
Roger, here we go.
Going down the nose in a minute for a minute, Mark.
Roger. Let's see how the wonderful cone sub looks. Well, things are starting to get a little bit better out there. Still a lot of trains chasing color, though. A lot of chasing of color. Stop. Come here. Huh. I don't know why that signal in Verdmont didn't go.
It's like our 21E. Short, sweet, and to the point, Mark.
Yeah. I guess Valley Junction stopped freaking out. That's good. I was wondering why our little buddy from the UP never showed up. That is because switches were not lined. Alright, get that AI tying down there. This mess is starting to unravel down here. Train coming out of the trench, train going into Hobart. Things are looking pretty good.
Some of the power on some of these trains, mind-boggling.
Yeah, pretty impressive how much they can carry with them, or pull with them anyway.
Alrighty. We are looking good.
User joined your channel.
Hey, MJB.
Yes, sir.
Do me a favor. I know you're busy. I'm doing some OC training, and I know you can relate to that. This guy's interested in passengers, so I was going to bring up an OC, working the OC on a passenger train, but we're not in the server, so if you would just ignore that if you happen to see it. We're not running on your railroad.
That's fine.
Okay, just I didn't want to mess you up.
Hi, Mark.
Hey, Jason. I'll leave you guys alone. Thanks so much.
Roger.
Hey, Mark, could you hop down the channel for a minute?
Okay.
Or wherever you want.
Yeah, I'll get you.
User left your channel. User was moved out of your
I
channel.
don't know why I let him up so early. He is not even remotely close to the top of the hill. Getting antsy. We're going to start getting everything back to the way it needs to be here. Because shortly I'm going to have to step away because I go back home and call at 2 a.m. So I got to make sure I get some rest.
User joined your channel.
Alright guys, I'm going to start winding down here a little bit. Get all my signals fleeted. Get the trains ready to run without me. Heck, they might even run better without me telling them where to go.
Oh, Mark.
Yeah.
I have a job interview with New Hope Railroad tomorrow.
Nice.
It's something to do in the winter, and then I'll go back down to shore this summer after high school after I graduate, and then I'll figure something out.
You talk about the New Hope in Ivyland?
Yeah, they changed their name to New Hope Railroad now.
Why?
I don't know.
That's awesome, man. Good for you. I hope you get it. Use me as a reference if you want.
Yeah. Gotta figure out something after high school. Like, after the summer, I gotta figure out something, full time.
San Bernardino Dispatch, Hobart Yard.
Go ahead, over.
I got one needs to come out from the inbound track and then reverse back to the CP Commerce diesel facility.
How many engines? How much is it? Multiple engines or just one?
3 engines. Just light power.
Signal indication when it comes up, and when you get west of the signal indication to go east towards Commerce. Over.
Copy that. Signal indication come out, and then once west of the signal indication to back her up.
Roger, here we go. Did that signal actually come up for you, Loftus?
Whoa, it did for a minute, and now I'm crossing over into...
Yeah, I was going to say, I didn't put the signal up yet.
It did come up green, and so I rolled it, and yeah. I'm on top of the switches now. Do you need me back into that inbound again, or?
How's it have you lined?
Let me look.
Because it was in the process of throwing the switches.
Yeah, it did go green. The signal is lined still back into Hobart behind me.
I'm talking about in front of you. Are you lined towards the trench?
Yeah, I'm lined into main 1, or whichever it is in the middle, main 2.
Then you can keep going west to clear. When you get west and it comes back up east, signal indication.
Copy that. Yeah, I wouldn't have rolled if it hadn't come up green on me there. Well, red green, so diverging. Guess I should have given it another moment, huh?
Yeah, I showed it still throwing switches. Thankfully, the one switch didn't throw underneath of you.
Yeah, SS 377, San Bernardino.
Go ahead, over.
station work complete at Riverside. Do you want an AI deleted?
Zap it.
Roger. Sorry, son.
Once I get everything back on its right side, I'm going to be heading to bed.
All right, dispatch. I've cleared both the crossover and that inbound. If you could switch me back onto main 1 towards eastern so I can get into the diesel facility.
I'm still showing you in the OS at Hobart at the interlocking. Over. Are you clear of the interlocking?
I can move past the set of signals ahead to the west.
Yeah, I need you to completely clear the interlocking before I can throw the switches.
Will do. We'll completely clear interlocking.
Do you want to go down main 1 to Commerce and go in via the hand throws, or do you want to go down the yard lead?
Oh, crikey. Yeah, can you put me up, to the set out track on the yard lead instead of the hand throws? I forgot that's where I was.
I sure can. Here we go. So always the hardest part for me is setting the damn fleets back up for the AI traffic. Because then you pretty much have to undo all that dispatching that you did.
You notice how I don't bug you, right?
Yes.
All right. Notice how I just wait for you to look at the whole picture.
I actually forget where are you right now?
You just took care of me. You had me in a stop signal and you just gave me a line. You just gave me a lineup. You have to give me Rena eventually and then Riverside. See me now?
Yep. Trying to get everything back to AI routing.
I'll take a short break there on the 20 or 25 minutes we don't have, and then I'll come back. I want to say goodnight to Zone.
Once I get these last couple trains where they need to
That's
download,
fine. I heard you. I heard you. Like I said, I want to say goodnight to Zone, but then I'll come back, help this guy away.
Roger. This board looks like a Christmas tree. So some final thoughts here before we do get out. Like I said, this is the newest beta release of TSCAD. Couple little minor things, but this makes dispatching for me. It really does. It opens up a whole new can of opportunity, really. There's just so much you can do with it. It's a realistic board, you know. I love it. I love it, and I cannot wait for the final release. It's absolutely amazing. And it's like I said too, there are more advanced things that you can do on here, but I think that TSCAD is simpler to use than the external dispatcher. Hey Wyatt.
Yeah.
Those BNSF AI, did you spawn those from Mojave?
The ones that are at Bakersfield now.
No, the ones that you said were ready to come across. Were those ones you spawned?
No, Matt spawned them in long ago.
I'm about to head out. I was either gonna. I don't know if I'm gonna leave them or zap them.
I can line them in all the way. See how far they can get there.
All right. Why am I not fast routing this? Just do it all in one click. Just boom. And no, I can't because there's a TOL.
User disconnected from your channel.
Always gotta be a TOL. TOL. That's like one of the glitches I actually don't mind. Because it's kind of realistic.
User joined your channel.
Which way is this TOL?
You got the whisper set up again.
No. Give me a second. What do you need?
Before you leave, could you hop over to A-Line for a femtosecond? I'm just curious if that EC1 has been set up in the TSCAD yet.
Yeah, I can do that. Let me get everything straight here.
All right.
Which I think we are pretty much there. No, we're not. I still got 2 trains I gotta cross over. Mother humper. Alrighty. Stack that. Stack that. Can actually just light that up now. Fleet that. Stack. Stack. And then we'll be good to go. Everything will be set straight. Sort of. Alright guys, that is gonna wrap things up here for my stream. Whoops. It's gonna wrap things up here. Got the last train crossing over now. Excuse me. And then everything will be set back for AI. Thanks for stopping by, guys. Thanks for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. Hope you all seen some stuff you liked about TSCAD here, and hopefully we'll get a final version soon. If you would like to see some more streams of TSCAD, please let me know. Hold on one second. If you'd like to see more TSCAD stuff or just dispatching,
Thanks
streaming
for
in
dispatching,
general,
Mark.
no problem. Let me know, guys. Till next time, switches line, double checked,
As soon
highball.
as I get these locos stopped in the servicing area, I'll be out of here too.